My name is Peter Stephan from company Comsys, and we have built a converter from Visual FoxPro to X Sharp because we have 12 million code lines in our company with Visual FoxPro. We are working 40 years with this program language, and we have the problem to change, to come to the future, and there is no way, we saw it very fast, there's no way to do it by coding by hand. So we have to do it with a converter, and this converter I will show you. And if I show it, you will see a lot of things what are in behind, but you can imagine what's going on. And to show it to you a little bit more like seeing what's going on, you see I'm a right-hand worker because I do it like this. And let me do a metaphor where what we are doing. With Visual FoxPro, we can do everything. All 5 fingers, doing, carrying, pointing, everything. And when we start to search for another language, and we finally stopped at X Sharp, we saw that X Sharp can do a lot. They have the both important fingers. Not 5, but 2 important, thumbs and index finger. And these are the important things. Mankind wouldn't be sitting here because this is the only way we can we can do it. We can do beside animals. No other animal can do it like this. And therefore we said, oh, we need some more things to work with because we're missing printing. We are missing some controls. We are missing other things like the project files and much more. So we had the problem that we are thinking about how can we do this. And we found a solution. And this is written, I will show it a little bit later in a white book, what we want to have and how we can do it. And the final situation is, in this metaphor, that we built this glove. A glove which is doing like this, 2 fingers put in inside, and there are prosthetics inside, and you can do everything. This is the magic thing we have done. So we have all the fingers, we can do everything. We can carry, we can push, we can pull, we can index, we can point, everything like we can do in Visual FoxPro. And this is the way we want to have, and this is what I will show it to you. This is what we have done the last 5 years, not really the last 5 years, 5.3 man working years we had to invest in this, what I'm showing now. Company Comsys, I said, is a company which is working for 40 years and as a system house for meat and food industry. And we have 14 big branch software parts where we have, as I said, 12 million lines of code. And this is what we have to transport to the future. The motivation to develop the converter I explained. The strategic detail implementation is necessary because we have to go to the future. I will show a live example of 3 different solutions we have already done, and what we are doing in the future, the possible applications we are having in the future. As I told you, this is company COMSYS, but we have the problem that Visual Fox Pro is discontinued. A growing technical depth is awaiting, and much more like security risks. And this has to be solved, and I have shown here on this side a solution we have done in Fox Pro. And I will show it a little bit later what's going on in Fox Pro, why we are so happy with this one, and why we have to have these things, because we can do it today and we need to do it tomorrow too. And I will explain a little bit. This is one of 1,000 modules, modules we have in our software. And this is an AI solution with things we always need. For example, we have our own controls like glows. We have some special things like this. We have built our own charts. These are not byte something. It's done from our company. And we have some AI modules like this. This is a seasonal representing the next 12 months of pricing because of the last years, what we are estimate to the future. This will be done here in these 3 parts. So you see, we have everything with Visual Fox Pro, and we need this in the future with X too. Migration and where to go. You see, we have some other software in the past where we checked, and we see, for example, Silverlight, even it's from Microsoft, it was dead after 2 years, and nothing goes further. So we are thinking of things that we need a programming language and a data engine in one piece. This was the main part to have to be solved, because the data is the future. And therefore, we need the data and the programming language in one piece. The future-proofing, because it has to be a large group of programmers. There will be, we were talking at dinner, that only a lot of data and a lot of codes in the open world will have the possibility to be in AI tools in the future and help coding and finding better solutions. Powerful and Fox Pro affinity, X#, for example, and it has to be a RUT tool and has an AI support. And after a while, we saw that these are not the solutions, but X# could be the solution. And after a while, we worked with X#. We defined the version. We take an VFP, PRG, or SCX and convert it to X# and is everything like in the past. This should be. And therefore, I've shown you the glove, the problem with the glove. We have to do this with our code. The challenge, because project structure is totally different. If you are a Visual Fox Pro programmer, you are missing these very, very much in Visual Studio. And you have a compiler instead of an interpreter. This was an amazing problem because we have no read event and no clear event. This is totally necessary to a company like us who has 12 million lines of code to do it in a future way with a new programming language. No event model, no distinction between PRG, SEX, VG, only PRGs. A totally new world. Printing, as I said, is missing. Control is missing. Control source, assignment, missing. Properties, such as disable back color, missing. And all these things are these three fingers I showed we had to solve. And we solved it. What should the converter do? The main feature, it does the full conversion to X#. As I said, this was our main approach, that this is necessary for us. The solution approach, if possible, a maximum achieving VFP feeling in the result. This is a special way we have done in our project way. We are organized the project, and after that we have a way close to the Visual Fox Pro situation. We have described it in the white book as I showed, and I will give a landing page at the end where you can send me an email when you want to have this white book or something like this. You can get it from there. So what are the limits now? When we can solve these things, there will be no limits. We have discussed till now, all missing commands have been incorporated into a DLL. We have programmed, we have CSS VFP object DLL where all the controls and things we are missing integrated, and all format specifications, tables, and converted into a code structure of X# with templates. This is the main part. This is the converter. It's done with templates. It's not hard-coded. It's all templates. And this is why I have said it's possible to do it with all other dialects or with all other languages. And finally, we have done the printing problem with a Druck-DLL, German word, printing DLL. As we talked yesterday, Robert, you had the same idea. This means the entire conversion process can be adapted iteratively and in both directions. So we have the possibility on the day when X# will improve some things, and we were talking about improving, this will mean if we have the next finger, we can do it like this. Take this finger off from our side and take it from X# side. So we have the possibility one day the whole hand will be there. After a while, I was thinking about this metaphor, and I was seeing when I'm wearing this glove, I see there's another more or another metaphor here. This is an old hand, and this glove is much more younger. So X# is the solution for us. I will show you an example where we have a solution where we can start TeamViewer connecting not to open TeamViewer and write all the stuff inside. This is only for a small helper at daily work. And this is the one we have done in VFP. And after converting it in X#, it looks like this. So you see it's very close, it's similar. It's a little bit modern way, but all the things you can see are there too. And this is the way we want to have. And this is normally everything what we need. We have data presenting in a grid. We have edit labels and buttons. Normally, you do not need more. And therefore, it's interesting to see these things we have here too. All the parts are in the converted solution. The next example is an object control where it is built in Visual FoxPro. And this is on the first view, nothing special. But believe me, this is special in 3 cases or 4 cases. This is a control we do not have in X#. This is a control we do not have in X#, and these 2 are not in X#. And if you want to use it, and we need it, every Visual FoxPro programmer has to have shapes, has to have lines. This is very important. And these controls we have programmed, and therefore we have a solution like this here with the line, the shape, and the option and command group. So this is everything here, even it looks like nothing special, but it's really important for every Visual FoxPro programmer to have these things. In the beginning, I said we have more than 1,000 modules, and these modules has to be converted. And the problem is that we can't convert 1,000 modules in one step. We can do, but after a while, the program won't work. I'm sure that there will be some edges, some problems in things where we have not thought about. So we had decided that we will convert our whole system side by side. So we take one module, put it in the converter, have a new one, and now we have an X# module and and this X# module has to be working with the main part of Visual FoxPro, main menu, and everything else. And this is really tough work to do, and we have solved. This is the menu system we have designed in our company. And if you start, and I will show it, if you start this module, you will get this in X#. And this is one of the things I will show besides slideshow. So we have a solution.
We don't see it.
No. How to duplicate?
Press the Windows button with P. Then you can choose duplicate.
So we have the situation that we start the software where I was shown. This is our branch module, the biggest one we have. And when we start it, we get the menu system. And the menu system is like this here. We have in this part, the module we have converted to X#. And when I click on one of these models, this is a Visual FoxPro module. You see we have these buttons on the bottom, and we can do everything here like this. this is what we want to have in X# too. And if we are converted, we got this one. So you see, we have it done in the same window. It's fixed. It's done in resizing, and it's done in working. Even if you want to print something. So this is an original FRX from Visual Fox Pro, and special done here for this presentation with no printer, just have the printing on the screen. This is printed from X# through Visual Fox Pro DLL, Druck DLL. And how it has to work, I will show it in a small additional situation. If we change, you see we have blue buttons with yellow letters. And if we change this, for example, to white, and come back to our module, it is in white. So we have a maximum of exchange data between Visual Fox Pro and between the X# solution. And this was our main goal, and we achieved it, and this was very, very important to us to get this one. So 298 models means a lot of work, but now we are in the situation that we can do it step by step. We will do it in a conversion side by side, as I will show it later. How we can do this conversion? At first, we are creating a solution with this software we create. This is the first step. Only the surrounding, the solution surrounding will be built. And after next step, we will get the projects. Every project in this module will be converted and will be bound to the solution. And this here is the main part of converter. We have 4 steps. These first 3 are the pre-converter. The next one is the pre-converter. This is the main converter, and this is the post-converter. There are things we have to do. In no other way we could find a solution. And after we have done the converting of the project, we bound it to the solution, and we are finished. So the steps are the Visual Fox Pro module, building solution, building the project, getting the final solution in X#. Why have we done this? These are the main reasons what we have found that this is our future. And finally, we have one advantage for everything, and this is cost saving. This is a small thing I have heard 14 days ago. There is a company in America, very close named to Microsoft. And this company sells this conversion not in total modules, only for code snipsets. And they are getting this or paying or doing to the customer side for $3 per code line. So this means to us $36 million, even 1.18 of currency difference. It's too much money to us. So therefore, it's much easier to have this converter done in our company, and we have cost saving, and we have all the things in our hand. And we have designed the conversion in this way. Code analysis is the first thing we are doing. We give to our code analyzer the Visual Foxborough code. He analyzes whether there's something we have not known till now. And after that, we have the possibility to extend our templates, put it into the templates. Additionally, then we will have the possibility to extension the controls if necessary. And then we have the next step with the side-by-side conversion to X#. And finally, side-by-side rollout, like I have shown in this example with our software. So I think we are late enough, but finally we have some information you can find on this landing page where you can connect us. You can get a PowerPoint presentation. You will get the video if it will work. And the white book where we have written all the things I was talking about in only one sentence, much more explained, much more done in the way you can read. Please contact me if you have some additional questions, and I will try to give you all information and will help you if you have some questions or you want to know how we will do it in the future and do it in the past.
I have a question right now. You're migrating the forms to .NET to basically Windows Forms, I assume. After they migrated, are you going to maintain them in the Windows Forms added in Visual Studio, or are you going back to Foxborough and port the same form again after making new changes?
No, this is like Honecker says in German, immer vorwärts, rückwärts nimmer. Okay. This means always looking forward, never look backward. So if we have the converter started and the module is in X#, we do all the things in the future in X# from everything.
Okay. For the reports?
The reports are like we have the possibility to include the designing from Visual Foxborough and the printing from Visual Foxborough.
Basically hosting Visual Foxborough
yes.
for the report design.
Yes, yes.
This is what we had in mind too.
Yeah. This is what we were talking yesterday.
There is no standardized .NET reporting solution.
Yeah, this is a big problem, and I think it's at the moment it's a solution, but I think we will go further, maybe to list and label. The German company, a lot of things we like to have, maybe, and therefore we created this step very flexible, because we have only one part in a table where we say, please do it in X#, do it in list and label, do it in Visual Foxborough, like we want, and the system is printing in the right way. So this is what I want to show you. So as I said, it's only a slideshow, nothing coding, but it's a lot of coding behind. And I have seen, do you have a question? At first I will say thank you for paying attention, and I will answer if we have time.
Oh, we can continue to midnight if you want. I'm not sure if people will stay awake that long, but
So I will answer. Thank you very much.